Welcome back to Good Day Charlotte. It is a big game and a big night for Panthers fans and a big night for food. And there won't be any shortage of it at any kind of Super Bowl party, but that doesn't mean that you have to bust your diet. So here, our fitness expert this morning, Julie Apple, who's going to hook us up a little later. I'm excited about this one because it doesn't have to be just for the Super Bowl day. People get excited about the commercials and they want to watch those, and you have some nice commercial activities to help curb your calories,
food right here.
bust your calories a little later on. So you can use those any day. It doesn't have to be just the Super Bowl. But today, a lot of people hosting parties, and I'm sure there's going to be no shortage of highly caloric
Lots of food and
options.
drinks.
But you can substitute some for some good ones here. And I love jalapeno poppers. I'm a huge fan of them.
These are really, really good.
And I know they're not good for you, but these ones, what have you
So I'm
substituted?
gonna hold them up. So you take jalapenos and you cut them in half, pull out all the seeds. You can boil them to take away some of the hotness.
You probably you might have
Otherwise
to do
they're
that,
really hot.
Otherwise you're just burning your mouth off.
Yeah, and then you take these light Laughing Cow cheese wedges. Two of these, and then a little bit of the low-fat shredded cheese. Mix it together.
Okay.
And it makes like a thicker cheese, and you put that inside the half of the jalapeno, and then you just bake them for like 10 minutes.
That's such a good idea. And I was saying to Julie beforehand, I love these Laughing Cow cheese. And you did say there are some additives in it. It's not like
It's not the best, but it's definitely going to be
perfect, but it is
lower
much better
calorie than the ones you buy at the grocery store that
Right.
are stuffed with cream cheese. These are about half the calories, half the fat, and a little bit higher protein.
I bet they still taste amazing.
They taste so good.
So you bake those for how long?
It's like 10 minutes. I have everything on my blog. If you go to my website, the recipe's on there.
And remind everybody where that is.
JappleFitness.com.
JAppleFitness.
Yeah.
All right, what else do we have
Okay, so
here?
this is a sweet one. If you want some fruit, like dip, I made this one with just Greek yogurt. 2% I found tastes so much better than the non-fat. It just has a little bit added fat, but it changes the flavor
You can do this for ranch dip too and stuff. This is such a good substitute for sour cream.
Yeah, exactly. So you there you go. Take that with a little bit of peanut butter, and it's like a tablespoon of peanut butter to like half a cup of Greek yogurt, and you mix it together, and it makes it, I added just a dab of like maple syrup to give it a little sweetness, and it gives you this great dip. So here's your apples, you can dip it, it's a great one. Compared to the one you buy at the store, which is full of sugar and lots of other added ingredients.
Because it's chocolate, which
This
is another one of my favorites.
Like 3 ingredients
I'm guilty
versus
of
like
all of these.
20.
Jalapeno poppers, chocolate, all of the above. So peanut butter and yogurt will save you there.
Yeah.
You know what's probably really good too? I'm just adding as I go here. I like cinnamon too.
Yeah,
in these
exactly.
things.
You could add some cinnamon in here, so yeah.
Sweetens it up.
And then here's
A
grape
mocktail.
Yeah.
I like this.
So
This kind of has like a pina colada thing going on.
It does, you're right,
I like
yeah. So this is one of my favorite, LaCroix, and the coconut is my absolute favorite flavor.
Okay.
So you just take some coconut milk. I made sure to buy the unsweetened version, because if you buy with almond milk, same thing goes. You want to make sure it says unsweetened, otherwise it has a lot of added calories and sugar.
Okay.
So you just use the unsweetened coconut milk, pour like 2 ounces in your cup with some ice. And depending on how much lime you like, I made it for friends last night, and they were like, "Ooh, this is pretty limey."
Kind of got a tart flavor to it.
Do it with either a half a lime or a full lime, just fresh squeezed lime juice. And then you put in your coconut LaCroix, and you have an awesome drink.
That sounds good.
You can add sweetener if you like sweetener. I brought in like some stevia. You could put in some stevia just to make it a little sweet.
That's
and
not
it's
a bad
great.
idea. And this is another thing. I think a lot of people go for the chips. I think nachos, anything cheese related, which you can still use, I guess, some cheese on your maybe Parmesan or
Just
something.
sprinkle just a little bit of Parmesan cheese. But this is my favorite kale. If you go to the store, a lot of clients ask me, which kale should I buy? This is the kale that's like more rough, like dinosaur kale.
Kale.
I don't know, that's one of the names for it. But you take your olive oil and spritz your pan, and then you just lay out all of your kale chips on the pan here.
Just throw
spray it with some olive oil, dab a little sea salt on there, and you bake it at 350 for about 10 minutes. Just keep your eye on it because it'll burn quickly.
Right, but that gives it a nice crisp.
Yeah, they taste like potato chips. Kids love them. My clients, I love them. You just want to make sure you make what you're going to eat, because otherwise it'll wilt again.
Right, you're not going to save it for later.
Right.
Well, I'm sure that will go quickly. Those are really delicious, surprisingly, because I was kind of floored the first time I had kale chips. I loved them. Great ideas, and we'll have you back in just a little bit with those commercial workouts. A lot of people excited to see those ads today, and you can also get some abs while you're watching those ads.
Abs are made in the kitchen, right?